Hello everyone. Right, now please tell me if you can hear me, because the last time I streamed I spent 15 minutes talking to myself at the very start. So please just type something and tell me if you can hear me. I will also type that message as well. So I'll just do that quickly. Perfect, right. So, we've got to harvest this field, basically. This live stream is one episode ahead of the actual recorded series. But basically, all we did last time was filled that silage clamp. So, that's been filled from here, but I'm not filling it until I've finished with the corn, because I'm going to turn the corn into chaff. First thing, though, I need to go and get some potato equipment. So I just drop down. There we go. It makes me feel a little bit sick when I do that. I was trying to work out what the best way of doing it is, and we are just going to lease this bad boy. We've spent a lot on the potatoes, but I don't think it's a big deal because we should make all of the money back. Let me just put that back on. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the engines as well. As you will know from the video I released today, I do tend to edit the sound afterwards if required, so it could quite possibly be that you can't hear me very well over the top of the engines, but we'll see. I'm going to stream for, I think, an hour. It depends on how much of the potato work we get finished. The field, let's put this on cruise control. Field was fertilised twice, no ploughing needed, no liming needed, so it's hopefully going to give us a lot of potatoes, which means a lot of trailer filling. But I don't really mind about trailer filling, it's not a big deal. The only thing I do need to be careful of is I think we're probably going to have to load the washer as we go. Oh, and I haven't put water in the washer actually. We will get that done before I actually start. Before I start harvesting. Because otherwise this is going to be a bit of a pain. The vehicles are very quiet. Really? Okay. To me, they're quite loud. Let me jack the noise up a little bit. Tell me how it sounds. But yeah, we are going to get these potatoes harvested, get as many washed as well in this episode. I'm just going to generally see how we do. I'm going to put the time up to 5 for now. There are no rules in this series. I tried to do things fairly realistically, hence why we have this guy and not the ridiculously oversized harvester that you can get on ModHub. But I think this will do the job. The field's not enormous. I think it's like 3 acres, 4 acres maybe. I have checked. I can't remember what it is. This vehicle is so slow, it's painful. Come on. We are almost there. Okay, good. I'm glad the volume's better now, Charlie. Thank you. It's because I I changed the volume in OBS. For me, this is now almost deafening. Because when I record, I do it in a slightly strange way, and I actually record with one... Ow! Am I jammed? There we go. Yeah, I record with one headphone on and one headphone off. Just so that I can sort of make sure I can hear the outside world, because you know, things do happen in the outside world that I need to pay attention to. Okay, switch you off. Turn that beacon off. So, some kind of water tanker. What have we got? Oh god, a dolly. I hate dollies, I'll be honest. That's too small. That's too small. That could be good, 17,000 litres, and it looks cool. I've not tried using that one before. Right, I'll tell you what, let's hop out. This is the most organised live stream in the world, of course. So, how do I get there? Left Alt and G, okay. Potato washer. Why does that one say washer? Open overview menu. Water. Capacity 10,000 litres. Okay. So actually, we don't need anything ridiculous. We could probably just get away with using... Oh, but that'll keep us going for ages. I'm not going to buy it. But we may as well have a look at different options, because this is a cool one that I've not noticed before. Okay. You can change the number. What's changing? Where are these numbers that it's talking about? I don't see them. Ah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. And the wheel setup. You've got a bit of background music going on here as well. I hope you're enjoying it. In fact, I'm just going to close the door a second. Right, that's better. Right, let's lease this. It's not going to cost us much. Because this is a live stream and I want to be quick, what I'm going to do is... Let's get over here. This guy, reset. Here we go. See, that is the quickest way to cheat when recording. I do that quite often, to be honest. Just because it speeds things up a lot. Ah, damn it, do I have manual attach on? No. There we go. Water refill point. I'm pretty sure we have something in the yard, actually, for that. Wow. Right, let's check out this guy, because this looks really cool. Cruise control. Yeah, that is a really nice looking mod. I should have used this before, to be honest. I like this. Right, back to the farm, get refilled, fill up that water washer potato thing, and we can get cracking on the harvesting. May have to lease a bigger trailer during the harvest, if it looks like we're filling our one up too quickly. But I don't think we're going to get that many. I think my estimate was around 80,000 from the field. There's a couple of calculators available online that you can do things like that with. And yeah, I think my estimate was around 80,000. The harvester holds just shy of 10,000, so 8 unloads. It's not bad, really. I'm not too worried about 8 unloads. I think we can deal with that pretty well. So, I think if I go up to this one here, just open the menu so I can check. I think this. Of course, if you don't smash into things. Yeah, there we go. And it's free, as you can see here. Right. Let's go and check this guy out. We'll have a better look. So this one is available from ModHub, like all of my mods, to be honest. It seems to be sort of Russian text on there. And let's just have a quick check. Does that actually fill up? Yes, it does. Nice. That's very cool. I like that. So now we're just waiting. In fact, we can stop it there, can't we? Because we don't need a full tank. What's the best thing to do? I think if we go down the track here. I always find it funny when I think about it. I drive so quickly around the yards. I'm sure nobody actually drives this fast around the yards in reality. Okay. So what was it? Left Alt G. Open the overview menu. Disabled. Okay. So filling up nicely. Auto start is off, which means I have to turn it on when I want it to come on. Maybe we could just leave auto start on actually. Right. So now I need to try and back a sort of dolly type thing. Ah, see, I failed at the first hurdle. I hate backing out dollies. I seriously hate it. I think we may have got it. Apart from the fact that we've got another tractor in the way. So instead, we'll just ram it. There we go. Ramming complete. Get rid of that help menu because that's going to drive me mental. Right. Just drop you off. And we can pop round here because, oh, look at that. That was awful. It's the kind of stuff I usually cut out in my videos. So, we've got a trailer by there. Perfect. I'll hook up to this guy. I apologise, my driving is highly erratic today. I don't know how I parked that there. Like seriously, I don't know how I got it there. Okay, off you go. You've still got the beacon on. Get that off. Now it's time to start the harvesting. Woohoo! So, I believe engine on would be useful. Lower everything down. Oops. Move out the tree a little bit. Now, to lower the harvester, turn it on, and that should now start working. Oh no, no, don't miss bits. Okay, we are filling up really quickly now actually. Much quicker than I was expecting. Was it an Ireland video earlier? No, earlier was, I always say this wrong, Geiselsberg, I think, which is the German map. It's the map I do, which is super realistic, or as realistic as I can possibly make it, basically. I usually do Irish map release on Friday and the other one on Saturday. Right, now I need to try and get a screenshot. So I'm just going to turn the HUD off for a moment. Getting screenshots is always very, very difficult. I think that should be fine. And we're at 50% already, and we've not even done half a headland. So, yeah, the episode where I cut the grass and got a new piece of equipment, which I'm trying very hard not to show in this episode. I've tabbed through the machine a few times, but you haven't been able to see it. But basically, that episode will not be out until next Friday. I'm just, trying to keep everyone in suspense. Okay, we're at 80%. That was quick. I've also destroyed a bit of crop there. So I'm going to have to be very careful when I do this. I think 80,000 was maybe a bit of a massive underestimate. Right. What I'm going to do is something I don't normally do, but I'm kind of stuck here, so let's go to this one, yeah. Crop destruction off. Right. Let's get the Fent over. Come on, little Fent. Hi, Elite Farming. Thank you for joining. You've just joined as I've decided to turn off crop destruction so that I stop destroying crops. Luckily, this is not my super realistic map. I believe this guy's like 19,000. 21. Okay, so we can do 2 unloads from here. But I think we're going to go and put this straight into the potato washer, because it would be good, I think, to actually start the potatoes going. And how's everything with you, Elite Farming, and Charlie? Good day so far? Where should I dump this? I think by here is probably pretty good. Okay. Now we'll just hop into the other tractor. Now, it doesn't look like much, but it's almost 10,000 litres. Yeah. Slam the brake. Look at that, potatoes are washing. Very nice. Alright, let's get this bad boy loaded up. I think I'll load it up this time. Just to get it started. Because I think it processes fairly slowly, so I think it's good to just start it now. And then afterwards, we can just fill up the trailer, come and dump them as and when we need. Of course, this would have probably been the perfect sort of episode to have someone come and help me. Hi, Lancy boy. Thanks for joining. I'm a assuming you are the Lancy boy who has made this fantastic map. Ah, okay, Elite. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. My partner likes to always watch Netflix at the exact same time I decide to start uploading. And then of course I have to explain that I'm killing the internet. So, how many buckets is that I've done? 4? Wow, that was terrible. This guy sounds like Daggerwin. No, I'm not Daggerwin at all. What you thought? Daggerwin's secret channel. I just want to check a second. Is this guy actually processing them too quickly for me? He is actually, yeah. He's processing them faster than I can do it with. Well, Lancy boy, all I can say is this map is absolutely amazing. I'm sure that I have actually played other maps of yours before on 17, but this one is incredible. I really, really like it. And I have to say, there is a massive challenge in this map. Because of the starting out with the grass fields, I had to cultivate everything. Because I came here with limited funds and couldn't afford to make us a cow farm. Hi, Mouse. I tried to do this stream a little late because I know that there are some people, some very nice guys from Six Wheeling Poppins server who are US based. So I don't know how I've done. Maybe this is a good time to do it in the future. But if you are just arriving, we are harvesting potatoes, and I'll be honest, we didn't get very far before we were full. So I'm now just trying to get things moving along as quickly as possible. I might have to lease some big equipment, a bigger trailer, bigger buckets possibly as well. Yeah, I know Charlie. I can't believe Lancy Boy's here as well. Whoa, what the hell happened there? Can we fit all of this? No. Alright, we can leave that, that's fine. Oh, come on. Right. Let's turn this guy off. And let's have a quick check. What have we got in terms of potatoes? 8,500 litres, right. Let's get back on with the harvesting. Let's get the trailer over there just so we can dump a little bit later on. Thank you very much, Lancy Boy. Whoa. Dodgy driving. Okay. Let's get back onto this. Wrong direction. Let's go that direction. And let's go. Okay. Cool. Oh, no, get out the trees. But, so my estimate of 80,000 potatoes is horribly wrong. I don't know how I got it so wrong, to be honest. Which probably means as well that my estimate of how much chaff I'm going to get from the corn is also miles out, and I'm going to end up with hundreds of thousands of litres of chaff. But my plan is possibly to chaff one field and harvest the other. So that might be the only way I can survive. Right. As crop destruction is now turned off. What? Oh yeah. Crop destruction is turned off, but I am driving like an absolute idiot here. There we go. Okay, let's continue. Try not to miss anything because this stuff is going to be worth gold. And yeah, we're filling up ridiculously quickly. So Charlie, I haven't seen a new video from you yet today, or maybe I've just completely missed it and I'm blind, which is entirely possible, I'll be honest. Have you done one today? Come on. Right. We're obviously gonna be rich after this. Oh, come on. There we go. Because, yeah, this is filling up very quickly, and it's gonna be worth plenty. Okay, haven't had time to upload. Yeah. To be honest, the episode that I put up today, I did that yesterday and I just rushed it out. I managed to record it and edit it last night, which is quite good for me. I usually can't do that, but I managed to. And thanks, Nancy boy. Are you working on any new mods or maps at the moment, or have you just taken a break? Because I believe that you made the stop. I believe that you made the oh, what was it? The Range Rover or the Jeep, didn't you, with Virtual Farmer? I think that was your mod, wasn't it? You can see that I've missed a strip all the way around there. It's probably got about 5 million potatoes in it that I've completely ignored. Oh no. No, no, no. Down, down, down. Thank you. Come on, come on. Trying to do it on the corners is actually really difficult. It doesn't like collecting the potatoes that well. 4 projects on the go. Sorry, I can't remember who that was. There was someone who did the Jeep on the 17. Jeep, Range Rover, whichever one it was. It was the Landy, I'm sure. Yeah, that Landy was great. I would very much like to have it on 19. Really well modelled. Although I always felt really small in there. Oh, I've done it again. Currently changing Wilhelmina Forest map from just logging to farming and factory production map. I'm not a modder, technophobe, okay. So just doing it as I go. Yeah, there are plenty of people who don't know how to do modding. I am one of them. I tried editing something for someone a while ago, not because I know anything about modding, but because I can do a little bit of coding, and even that turned out badly. I mean, terribly, to be perfectly honest. To the point where I'm amazed that person still even talks to me. They asked me to look at something and all I did was make it go worse. And yes, I am completely certain I am not Nancy Boy. This is this reminds me of when Green Day put out a competition to try and find all of their alternative bands that they had. You know, Billy Joe Armstrong had a few bands, and so did some of the other guys, and they also, as a collective, had a few bands. And people were like just claiming they were every band on the internet. I'm guessing that's what's happening here. It's Daggerwin's secret channel, run by me. But no. Daggerwin's voice is deeper than mine. I know that when I watch my own recordings back, which I hate doing, but I have to, obviously for editing purposes, I hate hearing my own voice. And before I was doing YouTube, I didn't actually notice that I had a lisp. Try a Dennis Jenkins impression. That's amazing. That's such a good idea. Dennis Jenkins. Oh. He's got the northern kind of... What is it? It's like... northern... with a touch of... I'd like to say simpleton, to be honest. It's the kind of accent he's got. Oh, aye. How's that? What does he say? Oh, Dagwin. That's going to make it worse now, isn't it? You're all going to think I am actually Dagwin's secret twin or something. I managed to build a port dock area in the north and a beach area in the south, tiered vineyards, etc., etc. A little village is being made, so I'm quite chuffed with it. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. I have no clue how to do it, so hats off to you, Mouse, for actually doing it. Right. It's the fact that near enough everyone hates their own voice. Yeah. The problem is when you're putting it on YouTube. That's why I'm not putting my face on as well, because otherwise, my God, it'd be a nightmare. My face and my voice on YouTube at the same time. Yeah. Cool, blimey. I am from the UK, so certain accents are a little easier to do. Well, I have to say I was really disappointed about what happened with Daggerwin's new character. I haven't watched this week's episode, or the bonus episode he put up. But the new character with the... what was it? The kind of... I don't know how to describe it. That amazing sort of Jamaican accent that he had. Everyone complained and made him take it down, and now he's just gone back to doing his own voice. I don't like that. Honestly, when I heard it, I almost fell out of my chair. I was in work at the time. It was a truly, oh, get off, truly amazing voice. But yeah, that wasn't cool, I don't think. To be honest, I don't think that was good at all that people were complaining like that. But there we go. Right. The harvesting is, of course, taking forever. This is nigh on full, so we're going to get to the shop because I can't be spending all my time loading up the Oh, what am I doing? Get out of there. I can't be spending all of my time actually loading it up. Instead, like I said, Charlie, that's the quickest way to get to the shop if you ever need it. Very, very helpful for recording videos. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to keep loading the thing up. It's going to take me forever. So instead, we're going to get a belt. But we need 2 belts, I guess. At least that. And at least that. Can I take them both at the same time? I guess not. So I'm going to have to do this twice. Loads of people said it was racist. Yeah, I know. I disagree completely, to be honest. I don't think it was racist. I think it was funny. And I think it could have been worse. It could have been one particular accent he did instead of what Dagwin actually did, which was to mix "get off car," which was to mix, you know, 6 or 7 terribly racist accents all together, which ended up sounding amazing, to be perfectly honest. It was ridiculous and amazing at the same time. Hi, Six Wheeling. How you doing? We are potato harvesting at the moment, although I'm just buying some more conveyor belts because I'm fed up of loading the potato washer myself. If this was like Factorio, I would honestly have conveyor belts going all over the place, taking it from one area to the other, just loading stuff up. But that would have taken a lot more planning, and it might take a little while to do it. Having said that, I do have a video idea which I keep meaning to record, but I haven't done it yet, which is going to involve possibly the world's longest train of conveyor belts. Even longer than the one that Dagwin and Chainsaw have had in their series recently. It will be a little bit ridiculous, to be perfectly honest, but that's the whole point. I wanted to do a series just kind of being a little bit silly. Well, not a series so much, more just an episode. God, it's blocked around here. Ah! Come on, steer it back, steer it back. There we go, there we go. Okay, that should be fine. Right, let's get this guy into position. I am rubbish at using them. But I guess that will be fine. I hope so. Wrong direction. That should load it, I think. Yep, no, wrong one. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that should load it. We can leave the engine running. No, we shouldn't leave the engine running because it's the leased vehicle. Right. Reset tractor. Which one is it? This one? No. This one? No. That one. Yeah. Oh no, I went past it again. There we go. Let's hook up to this guy, and then what I can do is I can start dumping the potatoes on the ground. And then it will just feed it itself, and it'll be great. I'm glad you could join, everyone, especially you six-wheeling, because I know that it's a slightly awkward time for you. Oh, Charlie, watch it. No arguments in here, please. So yeah, this should mean that I can now just start dumping potatoes, which will help. That's full of washed potatoes. Guess I'm gonna have to put them somewhere. I'm gonna have to store them in a shed. Problem is, I've got a shed full of straw and hay at the moment. I'm not quite sure where I can actually store this. We will have to see. Right. Because I'm reluctant to spend any more money by, putting up another place thing. Words are not my good point here. That's right. There we go. That's better. Have I got this the wrong way around? Or do I need to do it from this one instead? No, I do it from that one. Okay. Right. So, start engine. Turn on. Fill level chaff. Oh yeah, because it thinks it's chaff. Because I'm using a bunker. Turn off the belt. Okay, let's just check if this works. Whoops. Really hope it does. Oh, sorry, everyone. Changing the camera angle very quickly. And it's not nice to look at, I know. Honestly, I'm still laughing kind of about Lancy Boy's comment that I am a secret Daggerwin. Right, now let's just check this works, because if it doesn't, I've wasted a lot of time for no reason. Oh, it's working. And it's going down pretty quickly, which is good. It's not going to go down that quickly because, of course, I do need to unload the washed potatoes. I just want to get this empty and then I can fill up the washed potatoes and I can just dump them in a shed somewhere. So let's get this guy going. Yeah, it's this is actually a very successful stream. The last one went quite well as well. This one's going well this time. Now, how you doing, Six Wheelam? You doing good, buddy? Okay. No, that is a terrible, terrible angle to try and do that on. There we go. Always amazes me how badly I drive in Farming Simulator, considering that I do actually drive in real life. The milling machine just decided on its own that it was going to move closer to me. Interesting. Right, let's get this guy unloaded. There we go, washed potatoes. Cool. So that means now that the potato washer should be able to keep going for a little while longer on its own. In fact, it's just sucked up everything in one go. Perfect. Right, I think we'll leave that there for now. And let's continue with the harvesting. I think the rest of this harvesting is going to have to be done in the live stream. Time lapse in a normal episode because it's just too much. There is too much here for me to actually do in 1 hour. In 45 minutes so far. Just need to mute for a moment. So, yeah. There are quite a few bits in here that I've missed, which I'm going to have to, of course, tidy up. Basically, if I can get the headland, sort of clear, then what I can do is I can put a worker on. At the moment, it's just impossible because there is too much. There's not enough space at the end for the worker to turn around, so it would just end up causing problems. Nancy boy, by the way, if you're there, I have a question for you. I know you said you'd be right back. Look at how quickly we fill up, it's absolutely crazy. But there is good money here. Really, really good money. So that's a good thing, obviously. I want to try and get some potatoes into the sorter today so that we can see everything all in the one stream. You know, we can see the harvesting, the washing, and the planting. Harvesting, washing, and sorting all in the same stream. That would be nice. But I don't know if it's actually going to be possible. Well, I can definitely show it, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to tip out, because I don't want to be picked up by the wrong belt. I suppose I could turn the other belt off, actually. Yeah, that would be an option, wouldn't it? Turn the other belt off. And that way it won't pick anything up. But we are, of course, almost full again. We are full. Right, and the trailer is busy. So, what we're going to have to do is go and sort out the potatoes that we've got in the trailer. Yep. You can probably refill again, I guess. Wow, okay. So we already have 21,000. Currently got 5,000 litres of potatoes. We've got plenty of water. Nice. Right. So we're going to go and dump this. I believe. What is going on here? Turn off the belt. There we go. Okay. The belt is off. The engine's on. Turn the engine off as well. So we're not going to need that. Instead, oh, this was a rather awkward place to put this, I think, wasn't it? Right. Just see how well this goes. I think this might actually have to just be sort of pushed into the area with the whatever it's called, bucket. I just don't think this is actually going to fit in there very well. We're not going to be able to tip that much, especially because I think it takes absolutely ages. Okay. How quickly is that going? That's going down pretty quickly, actually. That's not bad. We're just going to have to do it bit by bit, I think. Just load it in small portions. If I back up a little bit. Right, okay. Hopefully that's not overloaded it too much. Maybe it has. Yeah, okay, it's full. Right, so in that case, oops, I'm just going to have to dump this. I think if I go and dump it in here, this is currently empty. So this should be fine. Oh. Oh. This is awful today. There we go. Through the pillars, through the pillars. There we go. Good, good, good. Right. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, so now the trailer's free. We can go and get ourselves some new potatoes from here, which we can't actually load up just yet though, that's the only problem. This is going to be an issue. I think I've put everything in a kind of awkward place. So, let's have a look. Elite farming. Yeah, Charlie's right actually. Elite, I'm not in the UK anymore. I moved. So I am now in Germany. Which of course means I get to go to things like FarmCon, because it is always in Germany. But I missed it last year. But I will go this year. The plan is to actually book my tickets tonight to go. So I am very excited about that, to be perfectly honest. I always wanted to go to FarmCon when I was in the UK, but being in Germany, it makes it much, much better. You know, it's a lot easier for me to get there. Germany's still a very big place in terms of travel time, but it will make it easier for me to actually get there. Oops. So I missed six wheeling. I keep saying six wheeling. I missed six wheeling's comment about what you're currently doing. Yeah, seasons are really difficult. The video I put up today, 6, I did some what's it called? I did some mowing and tedded it, hoping that, you know, get some nice hay out of it at the end. Turns out I'm an idiot and I didn't read the weather properly, so all of those, all of that lovely grass that I cut is ruined. It's all just faded away. So yeah, it does take a little bit of time to get used to the seasons, I think. It's not that simple. But having said that, you know, seasons for me in FS19 made the game so much better, and after having played with seasons, I never wanted to go back to playing without it. When 19 came out, I was still playing on seasons all the time, just because on there they had sorry, I was still playing FS17 all the time because seasons was on there, and that's what I wanted to play. I wanted the realism. It just makes it so much better, I think. Makes the game absolutely incredible. Can I record some of FarmCon? Yes, I was planning to. I have to check when I go there. It's not until the summer. I have to check what the rules are regarding recording, taking pictures, streaming, that kind of stuff. But I will try and actually do some live streams or record a bit of time there. Maybe I can prove that way to Lancy Boy that I'm not Daggerwin as well. Areas for greenhouses, mouse. Yeah, I was thinking about putting greenhouses on here. As Six already knows, I am planning on upgrading my horse pen once I sell these 2 horses. I'm pointing. I'm pointing, and of course that doesn't help you guys. You can't see what I'm pointing at. Yeah, once I've sold the 2 horses I've got, I'm going to sell the whatever it's called. Oops. I'm going to sell that 2-horse pen. I'm going to get a 4-horse pen. I don't want more than 4 horses, but that would be very, very good. You can't see Six's comments. I don't know why. I have no clue, but I can't really do anything about that, to be honest, Charlie. Sorry. I learned the hard way on numerous things using seasons. Yeah, I also forgot to plant my crops on time, so I'm really hoping that actually my crops don't just wither and die. Seasons is, you know, a massive learning curve. Really, really big. Love to see you do a video on courseplay. Here it's cool. Yeah, courseplay is amazing, to be honest. I mean, I use courseplay on here quite often to do things. It's basically like, how do I say, it is the way that Giants should have made the help system work anyway. It's just, you know, when they come to do FS21 or 20, whatever they're going to call it eventually, when they do release a new version, they should take courseplay, and that is what they should base our worker system on, because that works properly. It's ridiculous how stupid the workers are. They have got better in every single version of the game, but they're still rubbish. I mean, you have to make massive space at the end of every field to allow them room to turn round without just destroying everything. That's not normal. Courseplay, it does miss things now and again, but it usually is pretty good. So I can do a video on that. The one thing I'm not very good at, which I'll be honest about, I'm not actually very good at getting the road transport side of things. So you know, when you want your driver to follow your combine, go and pick up the trailer. That's easy. That's fine. But you have to watch out for crop destruction, because they will sometimes just drive straight through the middle of your damn crop. But the bit I struggle with is then getting them to go and sell it or dump it. They usually get part way there, and when I check, they've come back full. I'm like, well, why are you still full? So I'm not very good at that. But I think, if I remember right, I think Farmer Klein did a series or a couple of videos on courseplay as well. If I can find them, I will send you the link in your Discord, Six. But I can, of course, do a video. It's very, very useful. Courseplay will probably end up being on PS4 at some time, Charlie. But at the moment, I believe courseplay is still classed as a beta. You know, use at your own risk beta that I have to download from GitHub instead. Which is a bit of a pain, because then you don't get auto updates and stuff like that, but it's not bad. So at some point it probably will be on ModHub. Right. I think that's enough of that for now. Let's get over here. Farmer Klein has a tutorial on courseplay. Okay, yep. Thanks, Mouse. I thought that was the case. I thought he did one, and it was really good. There are a couple of things that change with, you know, every version of the game changes something. Sorry, every version of cosplay that comes out, something changes very slightly, but it's usually just bug fixes, and I don't really mind because I don't find that many bugs, to be perfectly honest. I think it all works pretty well on its own. Okay, let's go and check this guy. So, oh, you're basically full of premium potatoes. Why aren't you sucking anything up? Excuse me, young man. What's going on? Turn on the belt, yes. Oh, because I have to unload you first. Duh. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Now again, I have absolutely no idea where I should actually put these potatoes. I'm not very organised in terms of where I'm actually going to put things. Start filling. So these are premium potatoes. You know what? I think we still have that tiny, useless little trailer, which is probably perfect for me to just dump this in. Whoops. Wasn't meant to show that. Yes, I do have the useless trailer, but it's upside down, so let me just cheat for a moment. Super strength on. Down. There we go. Let's turn the super strength back off. Oh no. I pressed something there and I didn't know what it did. We're just going to dump these in here, I think, for now. I doubt it will make console because it's a script. I don't know, Mouse. I'm not very familiar with the way that Giants do things on PS4. I don't own a PS4, so I only play on PC. But then again, I spent so much money on my PC. I probably have to use it, or I might get in trouble. If I said I was going to buy a PS4 as well, I think someone might tell me off for that. I'll probably guess who. Right, let's fill this guy again. Okay, now, yeah, so that's looking good. So if we turn this guy on, why are you not loading? Is it because I put too many potatoes there? This is not going well, is it? Let's see. Potato saute, yep. Disabled. Why are you disabled? Because you think you've got no washed potatoes. Okay. And why have you got no washed potatoes? I think I might have overloaded it a little bit right here. No. Let's go and get rid of these and come back. Jack, are you going to be streaming more and more? Yeah, I'm hoping to actually. I am hoping to do another one this week. I also do want to continue doing my flight streaming, but I have to find a better way of doing that because the flights are really, really difficult, to be perfectly honest, because you run out of things to say. I've been watching a lot of Captain Infinite's videos recently, and I like his style of doing it because he premieres them all the time. I think that's a really, really cool idea. I don't like just stealing ideas though, so I will speak to him about it. But yeah, that might be a way that I can do those, and then I can do actual live streams with farming. So I'm planning on doing another live stream this week. There might even be another one tomorrow, but it depends. The only thing is, if I'm going to do them more and more, I might have to just come up with another series to do live streams on. Because otherwise this series will become very sparse, I think. So I'm just going to do a little bit of tidying here. Because obviously something's gone wrong with the belt loader. Let's hop out. See if we can move this now. No, you see, he's still picking up off the floor. Right, we're gonna get the wonderful super strength on again then. There we go, that's better. Okay. So it's just because I filled him up a bit too stupidly by the looks of it. So we got a bit jammed. There we go, so he's now full. Just have to wait for him to work through those potatoes. Okay. I think he's okay where he is. He still looks like he's raised up off the floor though. Ah, there we go. He's literally just dropped as I said that. Okay. So, we have... no, go back. Gavin, I think he may have left. He said he was going to come back in a moment, but I don't know if he's come back yet. Flight, I downloaded the demo for X-Plane 11 the other day. I had to buy a joystick, but it was fun. The Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 looks... Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 looks awesome. I have been playing Flight Sims for a few years, so I'm looking forward to it. But I'm also very hesitant because I have a sneaking suspicion it's not going to be as good as everyone wants, not straight off the bat. But I think it's still going to be really, really good. However, X-Plane 11 is absolutely incredible. I would recommend X-Plane 11 to anyone, I'll be honest. I mean, it is just amazing. Right, how much do we have in here? Okay, so we're full of washed potatoes. We need to wait until those ones are gone. Maybe if I speed up a little bit of time. I don't know if that helps it to actually get rid of potatoes or not. Come on, guy. There we go. Right. So let's just drop that speed back down. We can now turn him off. Okay. So we've now got plenty of premium potatoes in there. We're going to have some pig food, which is good because I was complaining recently that I didn't have any pig food. Right, let's turn you on. Turn on the belt. Interesting. Right, and we can now dump a bunch more potatoes by here. And I think that will be us finished. The rest of this is, unfortunately, going to have to be done in a recording, I think, because this is ridiculous. We're getting so many potatoes that I can't handle it and the machine can't handle it. It's crazy. What I will try and do I'm just going to try and get myself another screenshot without pressing the wrong key. There we go. Look at that. There we go. So my messy yard, screenshot done. Okay, so I'm just going to read the last messages before I finish. So I can see, yeah, Mouse was talking about flights. Nearest thing to flying I've done in the past is War Thunder. Honestly, I would recommend X-Plane 11. If you go onto my subscribed channels, I think you'll find my other channel in there. It's called Jack Flanagan Gaming instead. And on there I do X-Plane 11 videos, as well as some other simulators as well. You can see the difference. I would thoroughly recommend X-Plane 11, but it is expensive to buy. And flight simming is something I personally think you have to really like doing it, because it's a very expensive hobby. You know, getting the new planes when you want a new plane, it's all very, very expensive. But it is, of course, very, very cool. And I mean that, and it's really, really cool. So, yeah. I'd say it's definitely worth it, but you need to be aware of how much you're going to spend, basically. So, Elite Farming just sent you a PM on Discord. Okay. Okay, and Six Wheeling is off. Okay, I'm saying his name again wrong. I keep doing that all the time. Six Wheelin. Thank you very much for watching Six Wheelin, and thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again soon. Hopefully you've enjoyed this wonderful harvest of the potatoes and getting some potatoes running through the machines. I will see you again soon for another episode or another stream. Bye bye.